When I caught you at the station, it was over when you got me in your sights.
We're trying to record a podcast. What are you doing? Harris, what do you think? Right, look. Me and Rebecca are trying to record a podcast and we have got the most epic aviation updates in the world going over the farm. Now, ordinarily, I would ignore them, but you can't ignore that noise. The dog's going mental, the planes are zooming and roaring. It's just so good. You're not bothered about planes, are you? Come on, Scruffhead. Come on. No, I'm not going to promise that they've gone.
That's not actually got a hassle out, that one.
Hello, Harris. Hello. Yeah. I'm just putting this heifer through. The robots have just started washing. How are they, darling? Annoyingly. So we're just waiting. I have taken the executive decision to whap the calf off literally as soon as, in the hopes that she wouldn't catch any dirt or petites or anything like that, and put her through the robot. I'll take the colostrum that she gives and I'll go and take it and give it back to the calf. Now, a year ago, if you'd have told me I'd be doing this, I'd have said you were mad. Why would I give myself an extra job to achieve the same thing, which is feeding the calf the colostrum? But the difference is I can keep the cow clean in a controlled environment. I can see how much she gives and I can also see how much the calf takes. And tip-wise, as well, I was leaving the original heifers, I was leaving them too long in the straw beds, and it was in some cases giving them a touch of mastitis as they came into the shed. Well, we want to avoid that at all costs, so she's calved, she's up, she's licked the calf dry, and she's going through the robot. It's funny, you know, before you make the mistakes, you think that that is really cruel. You know, you think that this is awful, ripping this innocent calf off its mother that's licking my t-shirt. Honestly, it's not. There's reasons for things, and I think it is lack of knowledge, naivety, and lack of education that just stops you from seeing why people do things. And I think I quite often try and educate people on the internet, and I should have really taken a leaf out of my own book with regards to dairy and how fast you should take calves off. But I suppose you learn from your mistakes, and I have definitely made... Will you stop it? Like, what are you doing? I'm waiting for the robots to stop washing, and then I can put it through. I'm blowing out. Blowing the lines out. You can hear the air. You can actually hear the water rushing through these pipes. And this is cleaning all the lines. For these sitting here in this room, sorry, it's dark. I should have turned the lights on. It sounds like aircraft taking off when it dries. I locked all the rest of the cows out of the robots. The heifers, I also have an extra strap, and I close the back gate of the robot to stop them backing out, because if any cow really wanted to, she could just walk backwards and get out. So I also tie the back gate of the robot when I'm putting a heifer through, just to stop them going, oh my god, and going backwards. Just waiting for this gate to open, and then we can put her through. Gate's open. I think she's going to be UNT to put through. Come on, my left. Come on. She was hellish to put in the brush as well. Going to follow me in. I don't know where to go from here. If I go through here, will she back out? Lure the cow. I can lure the cow. I can't do that. I have just discovered something exceptionally interesting and so simple that I have never figured out before. So stupidly. I just wondered if you were the same, or if this is something that everybody knows that just me's never figured out. These titties that go on this tiny lamb bar are the same fittings, size hole, as the calf milk. You know, the big long calf ones. So I could technically use my big green calf feeders and put 4 or 5 of them in the pet lamb pen, and then they wouldn't be arguing. Is it just me that's never figured this out? Because right now, this second, I can put that. Does that fit? Oh my goodness, the whole thing fits. How have I never figured this out? I am such an idiot. Would it have to be on the side though? Because it's quite close to the floor maybe. It might have to be on the side slightly, which meant that it wouldn't be emptied quite to the bottom. Let me go and wash them all and find out. Has anybody ever used these? Now I have a packet of them from years ago. I mean, beef and sheep. 2 years before we got rid. Never used them. It was when we were having selenium and iodine problems and calves were dying, and we were trying everything, and at one point we thought they might be getting like umbilical infections. So we got some of these from a lady, like a rep, got them for us. Didn't make a shit of difference and didn't use them, but I'm thinking now I'm taking cows off calves, would it be advantageous to put it on a navel after a calf has just been born to stop any baddies going in? I don't know. Is it worth doing? I don't know whether it is. Is it worth the cost? I can't, she drops it on the floor. Can't honestly remember how much they cost to tell you. I don't even know if I could find out. I don't know. Does anyone else do it? Has anyone any experience of it? It's just one of those interesting things. I've just been looking for some brackets for those green buckets, and honestly, I'm really cross. I can't find them. I had a packet of brackets, a full pack from Cramp, and I can't find them. Really cross. Really cross. Right on this calf. Stand up, Fido. Stand up, darling. Stand up, little shorty. Because look, no matter how clean it is, it's laid next to a big pile of SH1T. And is it worth it? Well done. Perfect. Oh, navels are squidgy. There. I have secured its navel. Presumably against bad things. Is that going to make a difference? I have no idea. Is it going to kill it? No. It won't have any detrimental effects to it, I don't think. So I don't mind trying it. But yeah, is it actually worth doing on every calf? I don't know. I've got a packet of 100 of them. So I might actually give it a go, because let's be honest, we're only milking 137. So it'd last a fair while, wouldn't it? No doubt find the brackets I'm looking for when I muck this whole building out. Or Roy muck this whole building out. Kind of cross, I can't find them though. Like my fix. Do you like it?
That's top tier fencing, that.
Top tier fencing.
Yeah.
Anna thinks it's great. Honestly, that isn't a piece of modern art. Do better.
Could do better.
You could not. No one could top this.
What? Modern art?
This is a big stone. There's one there. You see it? In a wall there, right? Good stones. Good stones. This is fun. This is fun.
Remember the last time we did this? We took the shed down.
Oh my God, we did it. We're tidying up so Adam can come and plough, because at the minute this is the remnants of when the guy did the wall and he just left the scrowl. You know, bits of old wheelbarrows, lumps of concrete, that kind of shite. Loads of bits of wood and stuff, so we're just tidying it up. Sorry, tree. that tree is surviving, fallen with one tiny root, I do not know. I mean, I applaud its efforts. Carving rope in the middle of the field. It used to be red. Thomas, you terrify me, stop it! Such a child. Such a child. Catch me acting so recklessly on a bobcat. I treat him with the utmost respect. And then he turns up. This is what happened when you asked Tom to muck a building out. What's that? Shit, I'm just glad. We really do. On the feed start, and I am standing guard with Anna because the sheep will not leave the silage alone. It's not ideal, I won't lie. Something needs to be done, but I don't quite know what, because they need to eat this grass off. Roy is just disappearing past me. Oh. Rufus is riding up and down the field on his bike, and Anna is feeding calves. You can't see Rufus. Hold on. So right through that manger into that second field, and somewhere in there is a young motorcycle rider. There he is. He doesn't half entertain himself. Oh, what about the Hoover? How's he getting on? Automated staff, absolutely for the win. You can see how, obviously it's a cow, just weed. But yeah, how bloody brilliant and how clean everything is. This is obviously when it's not been round. But this is just what the shed's, well, just what it looks like. We have an encroachment issue from the sheep. They will not stay away from this very juicy silage that we're putting in this trough. In fact, they think that they're being fed. And because we obviously have no fences, they need taken down. Because we're tipping rubble, it's just a mess, really. It's not ideal at all. What is that lamb doing? Oh, it's itching its leg. That's hilarious. Look at it go. Like little piles of some things. Shameless plug, new Ridgeline stuff's out. Obviously, I am absolutely not coordinated today with a hat and a bloody gilet and a... Oh, no, it's a dead lamb. Oh, no. The problem. Wait, darling. Wait. Oh, my God. Wow, that's ridiculous. Come here. Roy said not to use this stuff, but it was the only way to keep them away from the... I know, sorry darling, I'm necking you. Just trying to get it off you. Oh wow, I am necking you. Bloody hell, how are you still alive? Surprised you've not turned blue. Let me sort that bit first, and then I'll sort the rest. Get that over your nose, please. And your lip, right there. Come forward and let me. How have you done this? There. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. Now, if that fence was on, hey, you'd have been in serious trouble. So fortunate that last night, actually, do you know what, come to think of it, that might have been my fault. Last night I turned the fence off to put some sheep back so I could climb over it, and I didn't turn it back on. I think that's my fault. I think it's my fault, you know. And they need to eat this grass off. Oh, it is a dead lamb. Oh, bless, a little black one. That's 2 now. I wonder whether they were... I'll just go and have a look at the other one's number. I wonder whether it was a duffer pair of lambs. Where's that little lamb gone? Oh, she's off. What the hell do you think you are doing? This is not a bed. Get out. What a mess. We're out. Come on. God. This is so really rude. Get out. Clear off. You are just the naughtiest thing. Get out. Get out. Roy's actually going to divorce me. You know when you realise that you've avoided the argument and yeah, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. There's no defence. I have no defence. I can't go into an argument knowing I'm going to lose. It's just a bollocking then. Right, I'm going to have to sort this out. They cannot be near that feed. They can't be. It's ridiculous. We're so yokel, it's untrue right now. How's your feed star going? Well, it's feeding the sheep. It's not meant to, but they love it. They sleep in it. It's used as a bed. Heifer is an absolute pain in the ass, if I'm perfectly honest. She is not happy about going in the robot at all. Come on, Les. Like, not even... I can't even get around the corner. It takes 2 of us. And the first lot of heifers we had, no... Maybe one of them, 1,000, she was painful. She lived in the back for a little while because we couldn't be asked going and collecting her because she was painful. I think this is going to be another one of those. She just isn't, she's just not having it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's part and parcel. There'll be another one calved shortly and I'm sure she'll be completely different. Completely different. You know when you know how much they've cost and then you have to watch something literally kick the shit out of it. Brings a tear to your eye. No, she's fine actually. I joke. She's all right. She's not. She's looking at it and she's not calm by any means. But yeah, she's not kicking it or doing anything stupid. She's just looking at it. She's in. How's she doing? Let's have a look. That's her number. So her ear tag is, I can't remember, 70 something maybe, 701 and 77, something like that. Today in the past I'd have panicked. If I'd have put a heifer in, it hadn't given like 0.2 I think she gave. It's literally like, it was like this. I'd have panicked and I'd have been like, oh my God, there's something wrong with it. But then I think your experience just tells you, give it a day, let her settle in, come to her milk. Is that a phrase? I don't know. There'll be something that happens that I'm not aware of. But yeah, this is how she's doing. You can see, I mean, what's that? 0.6 on the left front, 1.3 on the left rear, 0.8 on the rear right, and 0.7 on the rear right front. So altogether, she's given 3.5 kilos. 3.6. I don't think I'll let her go past 4. I don't want to push her too much. I mean, she's only a baby, really. 3.8. I think it was Robert Hunter who said, don't let them just milk out. Just stop them slightly early. 4. So I'll interrupt the visit and I'll say she succeeded. It'll drop off clean and send her out. And then we'll see what she's given. Fair bit, to be fair. 4.4. I mean, I think that's perfectly enough for her calf that I want to give it to. We had a bit of a thing with them not leaving. They didn't want to leave because there's foot baths in front. Hello, well done, good girl. Come on through. Good lass, well done. That's the milk socky thing. How dirty the milk sock is, if you were interested in such things. The robot will wash out now because she's a heifer. Anything that's on dump buckets, the robot washes out afterwards. And also, she will be one of the first ones that's getting liquid feed. Any new calved heifers, well, new calved cows in general, they're now getting liquid feed for a certain amount of time. I can't remember what she set it up as, but hopefully it just gives them that little boost. Look at her face. Is that collar too tight? No. I've gone from one extreme to the other, putting collars on. Too tight and now too loose. Too loose and now too tight. Look at her looking at me. She hates me. There is a no-no. This in here. The robot does, the cleaner does absolutely not like it. I'm going to go to Pygmies. I'm going to get another connector for the volume wash onto the wall. And then I'm going to have one in each because I'm sick of going between. Is that really sad? Is that petty? Is that like spoiled? I don't know. I'm just sick of going between with them. And as well, you're always leaving it in the passage here. And then the cows are like coming traipsing through. Oh, then again, I need it long to be able to do the foot baths, which I'm about to do now. Sorry, I look really tired. It's because I am. These are the older girls and boys. Where's the refractometer? I've lost it. It might be in the porch. I'm going to test her milk and then see if it's a good quality. I might even just bring a car's powder to put in. Can't remember what they're called. Just to give it that extra boost. How's the pig? How are you? I'm here. Creepy. Disgusting. Funny, because if you look, it lives over here and shit's over there. And there's a clear line. Like, I know they're dirty, but they're technically really clean. We don't really want it in there. I'll have to get that roof down at some point. I don't really want it in there with the babbies though. There's the tube, that's what I want. And I want a powder, a refractor. I want everything. So, we have some striking news. Breaking news! It's not breaking news, it's a week and a bit old. The wagon was nicked. Now, it was a bit like, what the... Do you know what I mean? Who'd want that heap of S20? The annoying bit is Big Roy had just put new batteries on it. And yeah, anyway, the wagon was lifted from the yard. No CCTV, no one saw it going. So we didn't really know what had happened to it. Roy suspected it might turn up. We all had wild conspiracy theories as what had happened to it. Anyway, lo and behold, on Facebook, on the rural crime page, they found the wagon. Found the wagon in shock horror, surprise, 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 County Durham. No, not casting any aspersions there on anyone that lives in County Durham. I'm sure you're all fine, upstanding members of society that pay tax. Joke. I don't really joke. For us, we hadn't got our finger out yet and claimed on the insurance, so it technically wasn't a stolen item, which is brilliant. So we can just, in essence, when they're finished doing what they're doing with it, we can just go and pick it up, which is bloody handy. Especially, we don't use it, to be honest. We use the stock box or the small trailer now, but Big Roy does use it for his horses, so it was quite handy for that, really. So yeah, kind of glad to have it back. Okie dokie, I have just edited that video that you have just watched. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, head over to the Wilson and Ashley podcast page, Spotify, all the rest of it. Second episode's up now. I quite enjoyed this one. It was discussing women in agriculture and whether or not we're just a bunch of screaming, caterwauling harpies that are whinging and doing no work. In essence, that's exactly what the podcast was about. And do you deserve your own awards because you've got a pair of boobs? So yeah, head on over to that and hear our views, because I think they're probably quite refreshing to come from a woman. So yeah, Wagon turned up. I think I mentioned that. Really pleased. So we will pick that up. I'll take you with me then to do it. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.